we're going on the river and we're going to go on some boats. And bring it back and I'm going to grab it from the top, okay? So the boat's moving, I'm controlling the drone with just one finger. Okay, so it won't let me land. And again, hard up, get it out the way. Whoa! Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you very much for joining us. Not only am I a business owner, not only am I'm now a YouTuber, I'm now a grandfather. So I'm delighted to share that I'm now a granddad. My youngest son and his partner had a baby last week. I'm ecstatic and over the moon. The weather is also unbelievably good at the moment. We should not be enjoying this weather in the UK at the moment. Today, we're going to bring a video forward that we're planned probably for the end of May. We're going on the river and we're going to go on some boats and we're going to teach you all how to fly drones safely from a boat. We're also going to be sharing who won the Mini Max giveaway as well. So this is going to be a really action-packed video. Can't wait to take you along with us. The sunglasses are on. It's currently in the morning. It's probably about 24, 25 degrees. We're going to jump in the car. We're going to go down to a boat. We're going to jump on the boat. We're going to go down the River Arun. We're going to pop into Arundel, taking the drones along with us along the way, show you how we launch a DJI Flip from a boat safely and a DJI Mini 4 from the boat safely. As I say, mostly people just need the confidence or need to just the actual know-how so you can see it. And I'm delighted to announce I'm now offering my bespoke training, which is with me personally, which is how you can become a commercial drone operator and earn £1,000 a day. If you haven't seen that video, go back 2 videos, I think, and it's there. Anyway, let's jump in the car, let's get down the river. That's us leaving work. We've got about a 10-15 minute drive to the marina. It's amazing that the weather's so good at the moment. It's normally sort of gets warm about May, so to have this sort of weather late April is absolutely great for us in the UK. We do get a lot of inquiries about people that want to buy drones to film boats, but they've always been a bit nervous about how they take off and obviously how they land as well. So today hopefully will be a really good insight to anyone wanting to film their boats from the air. And the other great thing is that people need to know is we have a team of experts available 7 days a week, and we're also open 7 days a week, so we can supply gear and you can pick stuff up 7 days a week. Before we left work, I mentioned what drones we'll be using today. We're using the DJI Flip and the DJI Mini 4 Pro. I'm sort of embarrassed to say, as I'm the best drone pilot in England, as you know. If you want to find out why I'm the best drone pilot in England, there is a video about that. But this is actually our 3rd flip now. The first one went in the sea, the second one got run over by a tractor, and I'm just hoping today goes well, and me being the best drone pilot in the world, making a video about how to fly from boats, the drones don't end up in the sea. But I'm super confident, and the reason why I'm confident is I've used DJI drones a lot, and I would never fly anything other than a DJI drone, certainly from a boat, certainly being out at sea, and from a moving or stationary boat as well. Taking off is normally the easy part, it's the landing, and again, you don't want the controller beeping at you, you know, beep, 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 trying to land, because all it does is just panics you. As everyone knows, I love the Flip. There's plenty of videos we've done on the Flip. I'm really excited to see what this can get, and to say it's beautiful weather here today. So let's wait a few more minutes, let's get the boat warmed up, let's pop the Flip in the air. My son Tom's going to drive this boat down the river, and let's go from there. Now we're going to pop the Flip up. I'm just going to show you how I would put the Flip up. We're popping down the river. We're probably only doing about 5 knots. Again, we're not out at sea today. I'm going to do so home point's updated. So it's recorded us here, being here now, moving. I'm just going to do a screenshot as well. So the screen is saying unable to take off. So let's confirm, and it's saying here, aircraft taken off from moving surface, confirm. So what we've done is the drone's picked up it's moving and it's asking us to confirm. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go to the back of the boat. I'm going to start the motors by hand, and I'm literally going to go up, and this is the key, give it as much throttle as you can, obviously make sure it's free of the canopy, just give it as much throttle as you can, and it's off. And that's the drone now fully on GPS, the home point has been updated, and if you see here the boat's moving, and if you look at the drone's going to stay there. It looks like it's flying away from us, but it's waiting for its next command. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop the drone around, and the drone's going to follow us down the river. Going down the river, there's no bridges or anything at the moment, so just be aware of that. And we're now going to fly the drone back towards us. So it's going to fly the drone past us, and then we're going to pop it round to like a side view. And again, you've always got to be on the throttle, because as soon as you let the throttle leave, it's going to stay in one place. So again, if I show you now, if I take my fingers off the sticks, which is there, it completely goes out and the drone will stay where it is. So it's really, really important you keep the drone on the move, matching the speed of the boat. At the moment we've got loads of battery left, we're on 67%. We did use this drone for a couple of tracking shots. So that's us going down the river. We're filming at 4K 50 frames a second, so in post I'll ask Dave just to slow some of this footage down by half so you can see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the boat round from us, and again, when you're circling the boat, make sure you do a big circle, because you need to understand that the boat's moving. So that's me tracking the boat manually down the river. Let's pop the camera down a little bit. But it's always a good idea to watch. You can see Tom's going closer to the drone now. So always keep a little eye out for what's going on. Let's just circle around the boat. Let's try from this angle now. Let's just get some wider shots. Let's pull away. Let's pull away and get some wider shots. It's always nice to include some wide shots when you ever go out filming. And then what we can then do, what distance is that away from me? And then what we can do is we can fly back and fly behind the boat, and you'll be able to see the exact area we're in, which is the River Arun in West Sussex. Absolutely beautiful on the river today. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get prepared to come into land. When you land, always turn the drone around. So if you watch now, I'm flying the drone towards us. So that's the drone flying around. Again, the boat's moving. Always turn the drone round so it's facing away from you. So left is left and right is right. And what you want to try and do is just use this right hand stick. Check your altitude, get your height, and bring it back, and I'm going to grab it from the top, okay? So the boat's moving, I'm controlling the drone with just one finger. If I need to adjust the height, I can. And it's a relatively breeze here. I'm going to come back, I'm going to catch the drone, I'm going to spin it round, and that's as simple as that, okay? So that's how the best way of catching a DJI Flip. We've just landed with 40% power, which is absolutely fine, and that's what we do. On the way back, we'll do it again, and we'll do it a little bit quicker, so I can show it wasn't a fluke. It's really, really easy. You just need a bit of confidence to understand that when it goes up, it will not fall out of the sky, that there's no way it's going to fall out of the sky, but you just need to make sure you turn the maximum distance off, because we reached that quite quickly, and just watch where you're flying around the boat. Don't get too far away. Let's get the Mini 4 Pro out and see how we get on with that one. It amazes me, technology, because I didn't know that the drone now senses it's moving before it takes off, and you've got to confirm to the app that it takes off. So full credit to DJI, that they're very aware people don't just use these on land. I'm just going to power up the Mini 4 Pro now, see if the same happens to that. This is a bit more risky because it's got blades. If you wanted to wear like a heavy duty glove to catch it, that's a really, really good recommendation. Some people also catch them with nets, pop them in the net and do. I don't like that because you could damage the propellers and damage the motors. Let's power the Mini 4 up, as I say, it didn't quite do that. And let's see what we can get with this and how easy it is with this. This one here, you hold by the rear battery. So don't hold it too tight because you'll end up unsecuring the battery because of the clips. But the Mini 4 Pro, the way to launch it is from here. And again, we're still moving at about 5 or 6 knots down the river. And I'm going to launch this one from the back of the boat like I did on the Mini 4 Pro, the DJI Flip. So let's screen record, let's push record. Let's try and take off. Is that recording? Yeah. Let's try and take off. Okay, so this one's now letting me take off. So the blades are running now. Keep it away from your face, obviously. But I haven't been asked to confirm I'm moving, which may be because this is older technology than the DJI Flip. We all know that the DJI Flip is DJI's latest and greatest. So I'm going to come to the back of the boat. I'm going to hold it up as it should be. And again, I'm going to go loads of power, and it's up. Now that Mini 4 Pro is going to stay exactly in hover. So let's spin it round. It's going to say in complete hover. Boat's coming under me now until there's the home point recorded. So I'm just going to draw on this and see if we can active track this now. Is that going to let me? No, it's not letting me active track yet. So let's just manually fly the Mini 4 Pro here. Does that let me active track? Here we go. We're now using active track on the Mini 4 Pro, so I haven't got to do anything at all apart from just watch out for obstacles. In the distance there is a bridge, so we'll see how we challenge that in a minute. I'm just going to drop the altitude a little bit, and you can see it's actually automatically moving the camera for me now as well, so I haven't even got to adjust the camera. That's the lowest it will let me go.
Power line.
So that's the lowest it will let me go. There is a power line coming up. So I'm going to raise my altitude now so we can go over the power line. Plenty of height. It's still following the boat really, really easily. We'll wait for Tom to go through the power line. Then I'm going to come back, I'm going to bring it as close as I can. I'm then going to try and take it to the side of the boat to see if it will still active track. The great thing is, all I've got to do is watch the screen and make sure the drone's there, which it is. So we're just going through the power lines now. You'll see the power lines come into shot in a second. Batteries on 93%. We're way higher than the power lines. Let's now start dropping altitude. That's the drone coming back down. Still following us down the river. I'm now going to move the drone to the right, or sorry, to the left. See if I can get another angle, and we're still on active track. So this is coming into Arundel, absolutely beautiful part of the world. I'm watching out for trees because there is some trees in the distance. And let's keep the Mini 4 Pro active track doing its thing. Let's put it in frame a little bit better. And we have got another bridge coming up here, and then we are going to get into literally Arundel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop and show you how I'd land it. So I'm going to cancel active track. The drone will then remain in a hover. Make sure I've got the drone. I'm going to lower the altitude. I'm going to start flying the drone back manually. At this stage, I'm going to turn the obstacle avoidance off and pop it in sport mode. That way I'm completely flying the drone manually. So that's the drone back in sight. I'm now going to flip the drone round. So I'm landing it like that. Again, I'm quite happy with the altitude. And again, I'm just using the right stick. And I'm going to bring it back into here, so I'm happy. And again, I'm going to lift off with my fingers. I'm looking to hold the battery only. Let's just go down a little bit. So I'm looking to hold the battery only. There's the battery, there's turn round, that's off, that's another successful landing. We're now going to go to the bridge, we're going to get a bit of food at Arundel. When we get back, we're going to take off from the front of the boat and see how they act taking off from something that's fixed surface but moving rather than hand launching it. It's now the part in the video where we're going to announce who has won the second-hand new Traxxas Mini Max that we actually smashed up last week. We popped a video out which hasn't done very well actually, so make sure you please have a look at the video. It's where we tested the new Traxxas Mini Max, the limit. We have damaged it, we're going to pop it in a box, we're going to give the winner in a second. I'm going to announce the parts to repair it, and it's all part of the fun of RC hobbying. What we're going to do, we're going to use a YouTube random comment picker. So I'm going to go on my laptop here, I'm going to find the video, I'm going to copy that video URL, I'm going to pop it into the comment picker, so copy and paste that. I'm now going to click fetch. I'm going to get Dave to put the screen recording on anyway because we're screen recording. So this is the winner of the second-hand brand new Traxxas Mini Max that is broken, but we're going to give you the parts. Here we go, anything goes, continue. Please wait while we load your comments. There was 134 comments. We're now going to pick the winner. And there is the winner. Rents free T. Congratulations, please get in touch. You are you're the lucky owner of a brand new second-hand Traxxas Mini Max that's in bits. We're going to send you the bits. Congratulations. Hit that subscribe button because I've got loads more giveaways coming up throughout the year. The tide's on the turn. We've had lunch at the Edible Sandwich in Arundel, which is really pleasant. If you're ever in Arundel, make sure you go and see the guys there. They're really nice, not expensive, and it's right by the river. We're now going to get the boat up the river. The tide's just about to change. Dave on the way back is going to get some cinematic shots of Arundel because it's a beautiful place to film Arundel. And the other thing is, even if it was private land, we don't need permission to take off because we're on a boat, so that's really cool. So imagine you want to go to Beachy Head and film, which, you know, the National Trust say you can't take off on our land. Get yourself a boat, do whatever you want. Anyway, let's get the boat untied. Let's get Dave to get the Mini 4 Pro in the air. Let's get some cinematic shots of Arundel. Let's get up the river, and then we're going to do our tests on the front of the boat when the boat's moving, taking off from a solid platform on a moving boat. Okay, let's notch it up a little level. Let's attempt to take the DJI Flip off the front of the boat on a flat moving platform, a solid flat moving platform, and see how we get on. Once we've got our shots, we're then going to land it exactly the same and see how we get on. And we're going to screen record as well, because I want to show you some of the caution messages that come up. So clever that as DJI products get newer and they give you more software. So to confirm, if you've just joined the video, the Flip senses it's moving and you have to confirm to the Flip it's moving before it lets you do anything. So let's screen record. It's now saying unable to take off. So what I'm now going to do, I'm going to pop the sticks to the takeoff position. It's now come up with an error or a caution. aircraft taking off from moving surface, this may lead to a collision. Brilliant, so it knows. Let's confirm that's okay. Now it's gonna let me do it. I'm then gonna take it out of normal mode, pop it into sport mode, and I'm literally just gonna bury the throttle. We're doing about 4 or 5 knots maybe. If we're slow, the flip's gonna hit the canopy here, so let's go for it. And there you go, that's up. So we've got Dave the cameraman at the front. We'll now start recording on the flip. Let's just fly up the river a bit. Absolutely beautiful day here. And then let's let go of the controls completely, and the flip's gonna just sit in a hover, and it's gonna wait for our next command. So I'm not touching anything at all. The flip is currently 130 meters at 5 meters in front of me. And this is where you could become a bit disorientated, because the flip won't move along with the boat. So you've got to constantly put on the throttle to keep it up. So let's turn the flip round. Let's move it to the side. And let's let the boat come into shot. Let's pull the camera down just a little bit. And that's the flip in a complete hover as we cruise up the river. Battery life's on 94%, so there's no worries at all. We've got, wow, look at that. Is that a sea lion? No, that's not, that's a buoy. We're out the weekend and with some friends and we saw a sea lion, so I thought that was the sea lion, but it's not, it looks like a buoy. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to attempt to land this flip on the front of the boat. So I'm still in sport mode. I've turned all obstacle avoidance off. I'm speed matching the flip at the moment. I'm going to come down here to the front of the boat. I'm still speed matching the boat. You can see Dave. And I'm just going to go to the front and I'm going to go down and see if it lands. Okay, so it won't let me land. So I'm going down and it won't let me land at all. So you can't land a flip on a moving boat. What we're going to have to do is catch it. It's exactly the same as the last time we did it. So I'm going to very, very simply get it to here, pop my hand out, do that, and it's landed. And again, you learn something new every day. So you cannot land a flip on a moving object, but the flip will let you take off from it. So again, to show you how easy it is to take off a flip, start the motors, full power, the flip's in the air again, but it will not let you land a flip on a moving surface. So it's the hand on, do that, simple as that. Let's now get the Mini 4 Pro out and see if the Mini 4 Pro will let you land on a moving object. Really interesting. Here we go with the Mini 4 Pro, much more caution needed. Number one, it's a much more powerful drone, but number two, it doesn't have propeller guards. You can fit propeller guards to this, but it will act like a bit of a sail like the Flip does. So the Mini 4 Pro is much, much faster. I want to see if we can take this off and land it on a moving boat. So let's turn the controller on. And again, if you want to turn it off instantly like I've been doing, just literally flip it 180 degrees and it will shut the motors off instantly for you. Let's wait for this to power up. We're free from any hazards. We've just gone past the power lines. Okay, so we're now screen recording. We're now recording on the main camera. I have got a warning, unable to take off. So I'm going to pop the sticks down. And again, this one is now saying aircraft taken off from a moving surface. Press OK to continue. So both of these have that. So before the Mini 4 Pro wasn't showing it, now it is showing it, which is interesting. Maybe because earlier on I was holding it by hand and it can sense it's on, and maybe it's the downward vision sensor that's picking that up. Let's start the motors, and again, hard up, get it out the way. Whoa, that was a bit close. And again, we're still doing the same speed. So the drone will stay in a hover. The river looking absolutely beautiful. So let's fly the drone away from us. Let's go around this way here. Where's the sun? Sun's there. And let's go round. And there we go. So we're going to leave the drone in a hover. I'm going to pop over the screen spotlight. So that's our spotlight mode. Now the drone's going to stay exactly where it is, but spotlight mode is going to track the boat and move the drone and camera for us, so we haven't got to do anything at all. I'm now going to come a little bit closer, still in spotlight mode, decrease altitude a bit, and it's lost spotlight, so let's try that again. Spotlight mode. Oh, it's because the screen record. The screen record is in the way of the button. That's interesting. Okay, let's see if we can land this Mini 4 Pro on a moving boat. So again, always make sure left is left and right is right. Coming down here, we're now speed matching the boat speed, and again it won't let me land on a moving object, so the only thing we can do is hand catch it. And I would think for main safety it's probably best to hand catch it from the rear, not the front. Let's just turn obstacle avoidance off and see if that does anything to us. See if we can come in, see if we can land. No, it just won't let you land on a moving object. So the way to land is, again, put your hand out, decrease altitude a bit, wait for it safe. Wait for it safe to do so. Big gust of winds come along, so we're going up the river now. Do that, twist it over, and it's done, simple as that. Let's get the drone back up now. Let's get some more cinematic shots of the boat as we head back up the river. So if you've got this far, thank you very, very much for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you.